In order to be able to produce good quality of English, you need to consume good quality of English. Today, I was at one of my friend's shops in Baghdad, and he had a secretary, and she was working silently doing her some office work that he assigned her to do. And during the discussion, I threw some of words in English, and she responded back. And I was like, "Do you speak English?" I asked her, "Do you speak English?" Because I have this habit of asking people if they speak English, and if they speak English, I proceed on the track of speaking English with them, because that is my ultimate goal of just generating some kind of conversation with people and maintaining my freshly cut English. And she started responding back to me in a very professional way. I told her, "Do you know something? Your English is much better than a lot of students that I teach in the MA or the PhD program that probably have less communicative skills that you have in English. Of course, they are familiar with the topic, but their production skills, their productive skills of English are not on par with the expectations that to be had, for people at that level." And she was shocked. She was surprised, actually. And she said, "Well, thank you for flattering me." I was like, "I'm not flattering you. I'm just saying that honestly. I'm just telling you, your English is much better. And one way you can keep your English as fresh as possible is just to maintain this daily practice of English. You get visitors like Chinese clients that come to your office to ask for digital gadgets or something. Just ask them English questions. Ask them questions in English and maintain simplistic kind of conversation, because this is the pattern of active English learners. And this what made me do this video or this podcast. If I can summarize English learning in one word that I can publish a book about, it is going to be ask. Ask has magical power. When you ask people, "Do you speak English or not?" When you ask people what they prefer to talk about, when you ask people about their daily routine, which is a habit that I always do ask people about, when you ask people about permission to talk with them, that's where you're starting the introduction to your learning process and learning progress. Learning progress comes from leaving your comfort zone. Learning of English comes from your passion to maintain contact with people, to communicate with people, to ask people actively every single day of your life about things that they do and things that they have done in their day or their week or their month. And securing some good conversation ground is going to give you good confidence to confidently proceed with them to talk about their personal life or about their business, or just maintain good cultural bridges, with them. You can be a reporter of things that happen to you in your day, and you just tell people whom you share some mutual interest with. Maybe a book you read, maybe a story you heard, maybe something you listened to, maybe something you eavesdropped from one of your colleagues or your friends talking at the office. All of that is contributing positively to impactfully affect your English, influence your English, and make your English so much better than it is right now. I'm not underestimating your English, because I haven't done any kind of conversation with you, and this is something that I recommend you do. Just reach out to people. Ask people if they are willing to give you feedback on this word or that sentence or this paragraph, or record a short 1-minute video and send it to me, or send it to one of your friends who are interested in learning English, and they are going to eventually give you feedback on that. And that feedback is going to make your English really, really, really good.